This is a very thin and long box from an amalgamation of people, but the main one is well known as Ron, or the Kustomizer Diecast, both on Instagram, YouTube, and I believe on TikTok, which I do not have, contrary to popular belief. I do not have TikTok. I've had a few DMs about that on Instagram. No, I do not. Yes. Let's get it open. It's already slightly open as I've cut it open for ease of access. Let's have a look what's in there. Apologies for any noise or background noise. It is quite windy. I'm guessing the shipping has been quite violent. That's what it looks like, at least. First off, I'm going for, I know what this is. Yeah, it is. It's the Mini. I'll use a little bit of rolling pin action on that. This thing's gorgeous. I've seen this in so many videos. Of course, with the opening feature on the bottom there. Cannot wait to get that thing cracked and open and just have a look. This thing's beautiful. Bentley Continental GT3. Love a good GT3 livery. Put that in like that there. Oh, I've waited for this for so long. I never found this thing. So this is the Mercedes-Benz 500D, co-developed with Porsche. So is the Audi RS2. Of course, I'll have a read of that later. Just a great bit of blurb or information. Can't wait to have a look at that. Audi RS2. Gotta love it. Again, co-developed with Porsche when they were really struggling for money. I have a few of those now. This is the first of the truck set. This is probably one of the best, if not the Datsun. One of those two. This is the Mazda Repu in this gorgeous livery. Green Speed, this Taycan Turbo S, again something I never found. This is part of the L case, but weirdly enough, oh no, it's not. Weirdly enough, it's part of the International. But the last digit was L. That's odd. I've never seen that before. Toyota Supra. I have another one. I've a massive love for that cast. I don't know why. There's no reasonable thoughts of why I actually like that so much. I'm saving this for another video. This is from Pete at Old Man Diecast. I couldn't remember that there. Why did I couldn't remember that there? That's getting saved. Next up, we have this Ford Bronco. This is to go with the new for 2021 1111. This is the Land Rover Series 3 pickup or Defender. Saw one of these today, actually, not a Series 3, but it was a Defender. Very nice cars though, very reliable. This is getting saved as well. This is from a Volvo build-off entry from the Mr. Ronald. Next up, this is slightly torn, sadly. Another one I never found, a Ducati Hot Wheels Edition Scrambler. I'll have a read of that in a bit. Interesting. I can't ignore it for any longer. It's another MR2. I'll glue that back down. This is from Rusty Martin on Instagram. Very thankful to him. He actually found both of these, pop-up down and pop-up up, apparently. There's also seat variations. I know Dane himself has found another one, and that's a beautiful thing. I got another of these from King Nut. Just beautiful casting. I never found one myself again because they were just never here, and I'm guessing Ron found another one there. I'm gonna go for this. It's a Datsun 620. I've seen it so many times. Of course, a DATSUNMAN Diecast favourite. Just look at that thing. It's actually a matte grey, sorry, which I didn't realise before. Nice yellow around those wheels, just matches it perfectly. Looks good. Bit of a rusty Kia Stinger. We'll get it fixed though. It looks good. It's a great casting. Gotta love them. This is a Ford Focus, a new one for me. A new cast. It's an 03, is that? Oh no, 08. I'm guessing this is a second gen Focus for the US. We never got this generation here. I'm not really a fan of the cast, but it's a cool one nonetheless. I like the deco. The deco is pretty cool. And next out, we have this Chevy Love, which I actually got from Mr. J's Diecast Creations. It's a cool cast. I didn't actually know it was from that set. I should have. And oh wow, that's a nice one. That colour is amazing. See, those are my favourite Mattel mainline wheels on the SN95 Mustang. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. I believe that is an SN95. It might be wrong. I think that is the Fox body, the SN95. I might be wrong. I'm confusing myself now. These are mystery packs. One of those three. Porsche, Supra, or a Lamborghini. I'm thinking that is a Lamborghini, although I may be wrong. What do we have? 2. What's in here? Come on, show yourself. I think that's a Lamborghini. I may be wrong though. I think it is. That's a lot of things in there. This is a beautiful Honda S2000. I'm absolutely in love with this cast ever since I got sent it by Jay. Just amazing. Great details on it. The engine bays are just unlike nothing else I've seen. We'll get to opening these in a sec, after we've been through all the carded stuff. Again, another beautiful MR2. This is a pop-up headlights up. Great casting. Move you guys out the way. More mini casts. And a Porsche 935 with this beautiful livery on it. I never found this as a J case. Remember right, J case indeed. Porsche 935 designed in Stuttgart, Germany, has all a 1965 Ford Ranchero, and actually a quite nice livery. And I really like that colour. Not usually something I go for, but I like that colour, so I like it. Okay, I'm seeing this, so I'm going to go for this behind first. Lancia Delta Incrale, one of my favourite castings ever. I love Lancia and I love Rallion, so these two both go perfectly together. Of course, new for 2021. Been sent custom by Dane Self of that cast, and it looked amazing. I'm dropping everything once again. This is, I already know, it's the Lancia. This is the Lancia Stratos, a great casting. Again, you just cannot, you've got to love that thing. This is, I believe, the Porsche. I'm not entirely sure though, I might be wrong. It is, it's the Porsche from the mystery model set of quite recently actually. I'm having a look at that in a sec. And also that's going to be a separate video in itself. This, I have no idea what it is. This I do, it's a Lancia Stratos from the mystery pack. This is an open one. Looking good though. Beautiful colour on that, really like it, I'm a massive fan. This is a Mark III Focus RS with a weird purple windscreen, but otherwise a really nice livery. Big fan of that cast actually. You see quite a lot of them around here. This is the body to a Volvo. We'll take that out. We have a beautiful Alpine A110. These are, of course, Renault's, but not branded as Renault. It's part of Renault's past history and rallying that they sort of brought back. Beautiful Jag here from Matchbox. Just gotta love it. It's a beautiful shape. Another Mini. Got plenty of wheels to put on that soon. This is another Alpine A110. Gorgeous car. No joke around, that's aging because you can just put old parts of it away down the box. It's ready to fly off. Next up, I'm just going to move all these things out of the way. I have some wheels here. Just going to put them right there. Again, keeping those out of the way. I think it's time to go through these. This is from my great friend Leo, Hotbox Diecast. Sorry if you didn't see anything there. This is a auction win that I was about to bid on, but then he outbid me and then said it was mine, so sort of blew my mind. I've got a bit of rust on my fingers now, which I've just noticed from that, which is an old strut from the great old Nismo. This is a brilliant custom. This will be getting its own video, I believe, of a Mini that Cus made for me, Kustomizer Diecast made for me. Just a beautiful colour. It's just an all-round brilliant casting. And I can't wait to get that thing open. I'm no Mustang hunter, so I'm just going to go through all this one at a time and try and have a look. I'm going to have to use two hands on this, so you're getting a POV. This is a 12 days Mini, slightly bashed up, but still quite nice. All round great cast. Again, I'm a one for Minis. I can already see this poking through. This is a Lotus. It's a Hot Wheels Lotus. It's a red, what is it? Lotus Elise. Didn't recognise that there. Thought it was a different cast altogether. It looked different at least. Next up, this is a BMW Police, or BMW M2 Police. This is a UK Police Interceptor. They do actually use these down south. We don't really have much of them up here. Up here it's mostly just Volvos, which I like seeing. This is already opening itself up, so we're going to have a look. I can already tell this is an Audi Quattro with some aero fans, which has been swapped on there, which it actually suits quite well. I quite like that. Next up, this has a funny backstory. When we were going through videos together, me and Kuss, he brought this out and said, look at this, do you like this? And I said, funny enough, my auntie who lives in California, shout out to Auntie Janice, drives one of these, or used to drive one of these. I'm not sure what she drives now, but it was identical to this. So shout out to Auntie Janice. This is a cool one. She lives in California. And final from this particular setup here is another Audi Quattro on aero fans. This one needs a bit of a clean up, but I'm sure I can help it out. Great livery on there, reminds me very much of the early 80s rally cars in Group B on C, I believe it was. Not entirely sure. This I can tell is a Honda Civic Type R. A black one, which I have quite a few of now. I'm quite happy though. Never going to refuse a Honda Civic. Great casting and definitely the best release of this so far. Except for the HKS. The HKS outcasts everything. This, I really don't know what it is. Ah, wait. This is the thing that puzzled me on TWYCE Diecast special recently, which was released in 2007, and it was a Lotus cast I'd never ever seen before, which really confused me. And this is something that I never found because I was in lockdown. Is a Lotus, not a Lotus, a Volvo 850R in BTCC racing colours. This has been slightly wheel swapped, but doesn't matter. It needs a bit of a clean up, maybe a bit of a touch up on those wing mirrors, but still a beautiful casting, and my favourite release of the Volvo ever, not including the premium. This is, I'm not sure what it is. It's a big package, so I think there's two of them in here. I don't know how Jason does it. This is wrapped up ridiculously tight. We've got it. This is literally like Christmas. Okay, this is cool. So shout out to Jaden, or Jap Car Lover on Instagram. His mother, or mum, owns a white Mitsubishi GTO. Now this, although is a casting, is a fancy cast, should I say, it's very similar to a real life Mitsubishi GTO. It has all the right lines. From the side it looks really similar. It just looks really, really similar. I'm definitely going to have to show them that. I'll definitely be sending pictures of it to them because that is just all round really cool. Flies all over me. This is another Mini Countryman. I'm really getting a soft spot for this cast. I don't like them in person, but I like them in casting form. And this colour is a lot better than the other green. I have to say it's a lot lighter. It just looks a lot nicer. The casting lines are just a lot more clear, and they just look a lot better. Going for the closest one here. These are two Renault Sports. What are they called? Renault Sport RS. I was not far off actually. Tempos are sort of peeling off, but honestly I don't care. It's a cool casting, and I didn't have them before. This yellow one is definitely going to take the cake from me. Definitely the best colourway out of that, by far. I know King Nut, his first ever custom was one of those, so just a great cast and got quite a lot of history. This is another BTCC Volvo 850R. This is in a bit better condition. Just great casting. You cannot not like them. This is a very small, whatever it is. Oh, it's a little K-truck. Didn't get nothing first. Now I know these first released in white because I was going to buy one, but then I really regret not. But now I have one, and it's a really cool casting. And I think I need to give it a bit of treatment because it's looking a bit sorry for itself. Next up, I know what this is. This is the one I've been looking forward to. A Mark II Focus RS, which if you watched the last video was a toy fair. I bought 3 Volvo C30s, and actually a Volvo C30 was the base for this car, which has got a 2.5 litre 5-cylinder from Volvo. Just a really cool car, really cool casting, and I've never seen this livery before. I think it really suits it. Next up, I think this might be another Focus. It is. This is the gold one. I think I might like the green slightly better, but even if, gorgeous casting. It just looks all the cake. It takes the cake for me as being a great cast. This is another custom from Kus, actually. This is really cool. So he sent me photos of this ages ago. This is one of his first customs when he's getting back into it. This is really cool. That deserves a place on my wall. I'm basically making a new display, and yeah, just highly cool. Just top-notch stuff. And speaking of top-notch, is one of my dream cars. This, the Lotus Esprit V8 from 2002, even though it looks like a mid-80s car. It's just a really cool, really cool historic car by Lotus. It was the first of its sort of piece. Checking through all this, making sure I haven't put anything down that I shouldn't have. This is another Honda Civic. This one's black to go along with the white one from the Jay's Diecast Creations special. So it needs a bit of blackout paint there, but I can fix that quite easily. Next up, it's of course another Volvo. Not sure if I've gotten all this on camera. I hope I have, because otherwise I've been talking rubbish for 10 minutes now and no real reason for it, but who knows. It's another red 850. I love this casting. It looks perfect. It is perfect. You can't get any more perfect than a Volvo for me. And speaking of Volvo, there's another one. Another 850. Ron did say I took all of his Volvos from him. To which I'll say sorry, because there's another Volvo. This is ridiculous. I have far too many Volvos now. What are you? You are another Lotus Esprit, or another Lotus Elise. This cast, I believe, used to have a light up system, because that's quite heavy and quite cool. Never seen that before. I've accidentally left out the thing that started this box altogether, which was me winning a raffle containing this car, which is a Nissan Leaf, which is something my dad goes to work and builds, which is white. It looks cool. It's a cool, realistic casting. I'm never going to turn down something that bought the Nismo. I like it. It looks realistic and something I see on the roads every day. I'm going to finish off the rest of our madness for this one, but we have several videos coming up with several parts of this box, including customs. We've got many different diecast photographies, etc. to film, so I hope you'll enjoy that. I hope you haven't sat through 20 odd minutes of nothing for what was a pretty good video, I hope. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button, whatever you need. Thank you. A huge thank you to Johnny, which is this one over here. A huge thank you to Rusty Martin, Kamaraman Diecast, Old Man Diecast, same person by the way, and the Kustomizer Diecast. Really thankful to all of you, mainly Kustomizer Diecast, for getting this whole thing out. Just really thankful, and I've got a few projects ahead of me, which are sitting right in front of me right now.